The eternally happy day that the French people contemplate the Supreme Being has finally arrived. Never has been more He has seen tyranny, pride, and deception reign. At this moment, he sees an entire nation by engraving in the hearts of men the code of justice and
How you like that now?
the eternally happy day which the French people contemplate, the Supreme Being has finally arrived. Never has he been He has seen tyranny, pride, and deception reign over the earth. At this moment, he sees an entire nation.
La liberté, en voulez-vous plus? Plus fort, je ne vous entends pas. À votre bon cœur, Volcan.
Did not his immortal hand. By engraving in the hearts of men the code of justice and equality, right there, the death sentence of tyrants? Did not his voice at the very beginning decree the Republic, making liberty, good faith, and justice the order of the day for all centuries and for all the people? He did not create kings to devour the human species. Neither did he create priests to harness us like fleecy beasts to the carriages of kings. Examples of faith, pride, perfidy, avarice, debauchery, and falsehood to the world. He created the universe to celebrate his power.
That's all.
Men who help, who love one another, who attain happiness, path of rest. The author of nature linked all mortals together in an immense chain of love and happiness. Perish the tyrants who have dared to break it. French, Republicans, it is up to you to cleanse the earth they have sullied and to restore the justice they have banished from it. Liberty and justice together for the rest of the Supreme Being.
Let's see. Incriminating evidence. Incriminating evidence. Merlin, Tallien, Bourdon. These are all deputies of the National Convention. Lists of political figures written in the hand of a man fond of sending his rivals to the guillotine. Yes, these should do nicely.
That shall honor the Supreme Being more. The eternally happy day when the French people contemplate the Supreme Being has finally arrived. Never has the world he created offered him a sight so worthy of his eye. He has seen tyranny, crime, and deception reign on earth. And this rage, thoughts, and vows of great beings who gave
You're happy now?
the eternally happy day which people contemplate, dream beings, never. He has seen tyranny, crime, and deception.
Well,
A list of names. 50 or so deputies of the National Convention, all written in Robespierre's hand and all opposed to him.
I imagine those good gentlemen would be quite interested to know they're on that list. But first... Monsieur Robespierre brought his own refreshments. Strike the guards. I have an idea.
Distract the guards. Right.
Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world from us. Yes, armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more
That's
tear the
odd.
world from us. Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism. Sacrilegious conspiracies. People fear no more. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world from... Yes, armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world from... Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism. Their sacrilegious conspiracies. People fear no more their people fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies.
Not like the beer.
They can no more tear the world from sacrilegious conspiracies.
What's going on? Citizens!
It is wisdom, above all, that our guilty enemies want to drive from the Republic.
Rest in peace,
Compassionate and compassionate. generous, compassionate, and inevitable. We must
How did I get? Causes hallucinations. This will make him look mad. Now we have to make him look dangerous.
The list of names.
It must fall into the right hands, anonymously. If our involvement gets out, it'll tip Germain off.
Leave that part to me.
She has returned to nothingness.
Robespierre natters on about freedom and mercy, while thousands go to the
Let
guillotine.
all the crowds
Gone somewhere I'd like to see this
world
choke on its own grief.
In order to implicate him in their transgressions, they endeavor to banish him from the earth to reign alone with Christ. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracy. They
Conduct
can no
unbecoming.
longer
Me?
share
Who the hell does Robespierre think he is?
than the remorse from their own
What is
hearts.
he, sir?
You who
A pickpocket! Damn your eyes!
woeful heads, you can again raise your eyes to the sky with impunity. Heroes of the country must feel generous devotion is not a brilliant folly. The minions of tyranny may be able to assassinate you, but it is not in their power to annihilate you completely. Man, whoever you
Mais tout ça, c'est de la viande.
can again think well. You can attach your transitory life to God himself and to immortality. Let nature thus regain all its magnificence and wisdom all its empire. The supreme being is not destroyed.
Strutting pop.
Let us be
That
generous
should
for
set things in motion.
It is wisdom, above all, that our guilty enemies want to drive from the Republic. To wisdom alone does it belong to consolidate the prosperity of empire. It is for her, being a list of enemies of the revolution.
100 names here.
Robespierre's gone too far this time.
That set the fox in the hen house.
Pity the hens. Now what?
If we wait, it won't take long. Once Robespierre has lost the support of the people, he'll be no more use to Germain. And when Germain abandons him...
He's vulnerable. Let's go.
Don't make this harder than it has to be. Give me your name.
Je ne sais pas.
qu'il n'est pas sujet au... Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Une révolution?
Come here. I've heard enough of your shit. Yes, I'm talking.
Hey! Il est devenu passionné.
Here, brother. Ils n'oseront jamais.
Busy day ahead, sir.
Bonjour, monsieur. I hope you slept well.
Yes, Celestine, what is it?
I was wondering, monsieur, if I might have the afternoon off.
Whatever for?
I thought I might take a stroll in the gardens with a friend.
A friend, is it? A true friend would not urge you to shirk your duties and risk unemployment, surely?
I suppose not.
No, indeed. Now, I believe the fires in the upstairs hearths need stoking.
Oui, monsieur.
On your way, then.
Dear Arno, I confess I'm not entirely sure what to say here. It was good to see you again. Somehow rings hollow. An empty space unfit to contain the totality of my feelings. And yet I am pleased. Pleased that the assassins have not changed you completely. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You never were one to be easily awed. It seems we have both found ourselves at an impasse in the hunt for my father's killer. Perhaps together, we can accomplish what neither of us could alone. It's nice to think that after all this time, we're still better together than apart. Yours, Elise. Dearest Arno, I can barely conceive how much has changed in the last 3 years. How far our roads have taken us. Sometimes I feared our paths would diverge forever, or else come together at loggerheads like the star-crossed lovers in some hackneyed stage piece. Yet here we are. Not the same brash children we once were, nor yet strangers. When this is over, when Germain is dead at our feet and my father rests, who then will we be? Assassin mentor and Templar Grandmaster? The continuation of the old, or the beginning of something new? Will we shape the future of our world, or will we retire quietly to the countryside to raise goats? I can just see you, a goat herd, leaping and climbing about the Alps. No goat would have a chance of escaping you. I do not know what the next days, months, years will bring. All I know is that we shall remain Arno and Elise. And with that, I am content. Je t'aime, Elise. Paris, September 23rd, 1788. Dear Arno, I never thought I could be so bored in Paris. Can you imagine it? The greatest city in the world, and here I am, stuck in endless lectures from dawn to dusk. It's worse than that winter we spent in Strasbourg. Do you remember? Dearest...
I hope I know what I'm doing.
Good morning, monsieur.